does honor to
The
our
Queen has kept me waiting for quite some time.
Yes,
She
indeed.
must be speaking with
I hope
Valar.
my daughter will be as beautiful
Whatever
as Lady
happens, I will
Cersei.
not let him wed my sister and become the new master of Riversbury.
And I suppose you'll be wanting to marry her off to young Joffrey as well. And why not? You're so dull, my dear.
Your Grace.
My dear Alistair, thanks to the information obtained by Sir Valar's spies, we have made much progress in our attempts to reveal those who would dare to conspire against the crown. For that, you have my gratitude, Sir Valar.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I give you both free rein to track down the man who calls himself the Mother Hen and those he protects. That outlaw is in possession of important documents. Find them and ensure that he and his followers suffer the punishment that they deserve. You must cooperate in order to complete this mission. Beware of the Mother Hen, who seems to have unexpected resources.
I have located someone who will lead us to him, Your Grace. My Bloodseekers are ready and await me in the city to begin the hunt.
Excellent. You will explain the situation to Sir Alistair once you have arrived. Honor my name, sirs. Your future depends on it. I'm counting on you. Your success will help me to judge your worth and your devotion to the crown.
Alistair, here you are at last.
So what? My husband and I have been here for more than a week, and yet we're not complaining.
But some damn thieves are stealing my herd. If the city wants us to help.
And why not? You're so dull, my dear.
As you can see, Alistair, I kept my word. Trade is up and running again, and your town will soon be back to its former strength.
I thank you for it, Garrison.
So what? My husband and I have been here for more than a week.
Come, I've got just what you're looking for. Don't be shy. No harm will come of looking.
I imagine that they're the famous Bloodseekers whose merits you extol to the Queen.
That is indeed them. Yon, Azil, and Wex, whom you see here, are my lieutenants.
It is time to take care of the task that the Queen gave us.
Apparently, it begins here, in this pottery workshop.
What does the Potter have to do with the man we seek?
The Mother Hen does not carry this name by chance. The man has many protégés in King's Landing. One of them is a potter's apprentice here. He is named Harry Waters. He is a bastard. My spies reported that the Mother Hen's men watch him closely. Let's go rough him up a bit. It should get the Mother Hen to come out of his hole. Jon, tell us what you have learned.
Young Harry is working here now, I am sure of it. On the other hand, he is not alone. The shop is full of apprentices. Old Jeremy loves the company of young boys, from what I've heard. What shall we do with these other sweet lads?
Kill them. I won't have them running around talking about what they saw.
Then it would be best to start by not killing anyone. When swords do the talking, things quickly get out of hand. That Harry, does he know you? Does he have reason to be wary of you?
Not yet. Why?
Then let us simply ask to speak with him. Let us bring him to a private place and take care of this matter without touching his companions. Their deaths will bring us nothing.
I always forget what a delicate constitution you have. But perhaps you're right for once. You three, stay back and let Alistair talk. If the Potters get restless, you'll know what to do.
Let's go.
My lords, what an honor your visit is for me.
I am Jeremy, Master Potter. I own this modest establishment. How might I be of assistance to you?
Dennis, go fetch wine from the trial for their lordships. Move it!
Yes, Master.
The wine will not be necessary, thank you. We would like to speak with one of your apprentices, a certain Harry Waters. This is where he works, is it not?
Harry? Yes, he works here, but has he done something wrong?
No, 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 do not worry. One of my servants had a quarrel with him recently regarding a gaming debt. This situation is embarrassing and I would like to see it dealt with before leaving King's Landing. I would like to give compensation to your apprentice myself.
That is very commendable of you, my lord. I'm certain that Harry will appreciate it. Unfortunately, he's not available at the moment. He's not here. But I will tell him of your visit, never fear.
Do not mock us, Potter.
There's no need for that. What is wrong with you?
This old goat is dripping with fear, Alistair. He won't give us the boy if we ask nicely.
Is there something wrong, Master Jeremy?
Dennis, don't get involved in this.
Sirs, your hostile manner is unwelcome here. I must ask you to leave.
Hold your tongue, boy, if you want to keep it. The only one we're interested in is Harry, Master. For the good of everyone here, you would do best to tell us where he is.
Yes, of course. He's just inside. Please forgive Dennis, my lords. He didn't think he was doing any harm. I'll have him whipped, yes.
Now here's a person who knows when it's best to grovel. His way of crawling is edifying, Alistair. You should learn from it.
Let us go find Harry, Valar. Hurry up and be done with this mess.
Get back, murderers! You will not touch a hair on that child's head!
Ah, the Mother Hen's lackeys. I wondered when you would finally join in the fun.
Lord Waymond, what's all this? Who are these men?
They're coming for you, Harry. Stay inside, you'll be safe.
We'll see about that.
Go back to the hen house immediately. Warn the mother hen.
Stay where you are, child.
Run! We can't lose...
Follow the pillars.
Do you really believe that? There, he didn't get far.
He's running out of breath. He's almost out. It's a...
The Potter's apprentice went in there. Do you truly believe that the mother hen is here? It's a pigsty.
Precisely. It's perfect to avoid attracting attention. I would have been surprised if he lived directly in the Red Keep.
Finally, your soldiers have caught up with us. Thankfully, we didn't have to depend on their talents as trackers.
Not too soon. What kept you?
Other men at arms arrived from behind, Sir Velar. We had to rid ourselves of them before we could follow you. Has the bastard disappeared?
He just had enough time to go in there, and we will follow him. Desil, I hope that my Bloodseekers are ready.
Yes, sir. They are surrounding the houses you ordered. They will kill any who attempt to flee. None of them will escape us today.
Perfect. Do you smell that?
You are certainly enjoying this, aren't you?
Why not? This is a moment to be enjoyed. My enemies are about to stumble, and their fall will increase my power. It is sweet nectar to one who lives by the sword, Alistair. It is my honor.
Attack!
Sir Godric, there you are.
Come! Come closer so that I may see your faces more clearly.
Godric. So that is the name of the man hiding behind that ridiculous alias.
Ah, the bastard tracker and his band of miscreants. Our dear queen ended up releasing her dogs.
I'll make you regret your words, old man. It will be my pleasure to slit your throat.
My master will know what happened. He will have your heads planted on spikes. And be certain that Cersei Lannister will not escape this unscathed. Her betrayal will not go unpunished.
Queen Cersei officially named you as an enemy of the crown. If there is a traitor amongst us, it's you.
Poor madman. Do you not even know whom you attack? My master is none other than Lord Jon Arryn.
The Hand of the King?
No matter. It is the winners who write history. No one will ever know who came here. I will make sure of that personally.
As for you, sir, whoever be your master, this is where your road ends. That is the Queen's will.
Sir Godric, escape through the cellar. We will take care of these assassins.
May the warrior protect you, my friend. We will meet again on the other side. Harry, follow me.
He must not get away. Kill them all!
Master above, have mercy on us! How many of them are there still?
It's that Godric we need. Wex, get the others and go upstairs. Stop Mother Hen's henchmen landing on us again.
My pleasure, sir.
Let's go and take care of him.
You are very persistent, but don't think that I shall fall so easily. A little wildfire will perhaps cool your ardor.
Wildfire? That pyromancer's piss burns everything it touches. A drop can transform a man into a human torch.
I know wildfire, Valar. It is nothing but another of my god's incarnations.
And that is how the Queen declares war upon her king. Truly a bleak day for the Seven Kingdoms. The rebellion, the Trident, all that we've suffered. All of that for this?
You have tried to carry out your duty to the end, as we did ours. You will die loyal to your word and your duty. May this thought soften your end. I will pray for the Master to welcome you to his light.
We are not finished, Alistair. It is the bastard's turn now.
No, please stop by the Seven. Do not hurt me.
You certainly gave us the runaround. You had your chance, but it couldn't last.
Why are you doing this? What do you want from me? What have I done?
We are here because the Queen wishes it. Don't take it personally. Go on, Alistair. The honor is yours. Try to distinguish yourself for once.
You're the one who kills children. Do it yourself. You haven't changed since the war.
I have changed more than you can imagine. But you're right, I enjoy seeing my enemies bend beneath my blade.
But why? What could the Queen possibly want with me?
You will never know. Don't chide yourself, Alistair. I will obtain River Spring, like I obtained the Queen's favor.
Everything is finished up there, Sir Valar. There's not a soul left alive in this whole bloody place.
Good. Pillage as much as you want, but if you find letters or documents, let us know.
My thanks, sir. I will let the other Bloodseekers know.
We have nearly finished. You've been nothing but an irritant to me, Alistair. I couldn't have taken much more of your company.
Your words are as empty as your sense of honor.
What do you know of my sense of honor? You, who ran away from your duty.
Don't play that game with me. You know what I speak of.
I see that you have still not gotten over your mistakes. Enough idle chatter. We need the documents that the Queen requested. I do not wish to remain here long.
So this is your personal army. They look like crows on a battlefield.
This chest is horrible. There's no way to open it without the key. I would bet my life that it contains something important.
This would appear to be what we seek. Let us see what this Godric was hiding. Letters. So he wasn't lying. He did have orders from the King's Hand himself. Ah, here is something that will no doubt interest the Queen.
What have you found?
I was tracking down a girl who vanished just as I was about to close in on her. This document details what happened to her. It surprised me that she escaped me so easily. John Arryn was behind all of that. He sent her to hide in the north, and it would seem that this Godric was supposed to join her. Jon, someone must go to the north and get that girl. The Queen wanted her head at any cost. You are my best spy. I would like you to go in person, take a few men and go to Castle Black. Pretend to be Godric Donnelly. That whore will more easily come out of her hole if she thinks she's found her protector. Send me a raven as soon as you have located her. I will go meet you and take care of her personally.
Understood, Sir Valar.
It is time that I return to the Red Keep to report to the Queen, Alistair.
Don't think that you'll see her without me.
Indeed. We will meet again at the entrance to the throne room. You certainly took your time. 1 second more and I was going to see the Queen alone.
You didn't think I'd give you that pleasure, did you? We're off.
I'll lose everything. That sounds all right to young Joffrey as well.
Ah, my brave knights have returned.
Your Grace, the mission you gave me has been accomplished. Furthermore, here are the documents that you asked for.
Perfect. I note that you managed to cooperate finally. Let me see that. So that wretch is in the north. Good. Now, let us speak of you, sirs. I have had news of your hunt's progress. Your escapades throughout the city are already a source of much talk. I would have appreciated a bit more discretion.
Forgive me. There were many men standing between us and our objective.
I see. I shall attribute that to your inexperience in the matter, sir. Do not let this happen again. I'd rather not have to get rid of you. But after all, this commotion revealed our enemies, did it not? Without that, I imagine that you would not have found out about this mother hen. On that subject, I heard tell that Lord Alistair insisted on resolving matters peacefully at the Potters. Is this true?
Indeed. A massacre would have been useless. I deemed that we could arrive at our ends without killing innocents.
I appreciate your frankness. But those Potters sheltered our enemy's accomplice. They were guilty of treason, even if indirectly. I would have liked for them to pay the price. Really, I imagine it would have been better to spare them, if only to avoid drawing too much attention to this whole affair. What matters is that our enemies have been destroyed for good.
Consider it done, Your Grace. The mother hen, whose true name is Godric Donnelly, will cause you no more problems.
On the other hand, you must know that the man served the hand of the king himself. If he hears of this, his reaction may be detrimental to your cause.
Do not worry, my good fellow. Lord Jon Arryn will learn nothing of the kind. The hand of the king is dead. I heard of it just a moment ago.
Proof that destiny sometimes does make our lives easier.
Of course, if Jon Arryn had heard this story, he would have caused problems for us.
And concerning River Spring, Your Grace? Have you made your decision?
Not yet, sir. Your collaboration is not yet finished.
Your Grace, I had thought to fulfill my contract by eliminating the enemies of the Crown.
You thought wrongly, Sir Alistair. In light of the letter you brought to me, there still remains one person for you to find. The documents that you've brought me will enable us to continue our search for the young girl that you allowed to escape, Sir Valar. This information leads me to believe that she was sent north, somewhere close to Castle Black. Her name is Jeyne Greystone. I want you to return her to King's Landing, dead or alive. Use whatever means you like. I care not. It is now up to you to prove how determined you are to become the future master of River Spring. Come back to me once you have taken care of the young girl. Not before. You may go.
Unfortunately for you, Alistair, one of my men has already left for the wall. That is a race you will not win.
while my good master rots in the earth. Well, well. Has the hungry lioness found herself a new lackey?
Are you speaking of the Queen like that? In her own palace? We are in the Red Keep, young man. You must enjoy living dangerously. What is your name?
My name is Uthor of the Vale. I was a knight under Jon Arryn, the Hand of the King. At least until that whore from the Westerlands killed him.
Careful. Such talk would be ill-advised.
I will say what must be said. She is a murderer and a traitor plotting against her king. I dare to say it, and it seems I am the only one here who does.
I myself am a servant of House Lannister, and I will not allow you to sully my lady's name. Hold your tongue, my lord, if you do not wish to lose it.
I know very well what I risk. Run along back to the Mother Lioness, you dog's body. I will fulfill my duty, whatever it may cost me.
They say he's learned sorcery.
Sir Alistair, what are you still doing here? I would have thought you'd be moving heaven and earth to find the Greystone Girl.
I am, your grace. But first I must tell you of Sir Uther Donnelly's impropriety. He spoke of you in a manner that was inappropriate.
Ah, Sir Uthor, yes. A sad case of excessive loyalty. The poor boy holds me responsible for the illness of our late lamented Jon Arryn. I do not know what fantasy has overtaken him. I imagine that he allowed his pain to overshadow his reason. As for my bore of a husband, he pays no attention to what is said, even within his walls. He is incapable of maintaining order, or even his queen's dignity.
I find it hard to believe that no one came forth to defend you, your grace.
Oh, of course, Sir Valar immediately offered to silence him in the most violent manner. But I do not wish to see the young man hurt for such a trifling thing.
My queen, with your permission, I wish to attend to the matter of Sir Uther Donnelly.
You think that you might be more diplomatic than your half-brother? Yes, I suppose so. The Hand of the King was very much loved by his people, and our differences were well known about court. It would be unwise for me to be too severe towards Sir Uthor. That would simply lend credence to his foolish words.
I should be able to find a more elegant solution. Sir Uther might find it in his best interest to humble himself, perhaps even publicly.
Really? You intrigue me. Go ahead, Sir Alistair.
So, knight. No doubt you come back to carry out vile deeds for that whore you kneel to.
I have come to warn you one last time, Sir Uther. The Queen does not want bloodshed, but she cannot turn a blind eye to this forever. This uproar is an embarrassment to the Queen, the King, and House Arryn itself. You cannot keep doing this. Leave, young man. You are no longer welcome at the Red Keep.
Keep your threats to yourself. That Lannister woman will not keep me from my duty, no matter how many swords she sends.
You don't understand, young man. I do not intend to take your life. But if you continue on this path, someone else will, sooner or later.
My honor demands it. I am prepared to pay the price.
I do not doubt it. I was also a young knight once, and I made my share of errors. Your life is precious, Sir Uther. Do not waste it like this. Once you've exhausted the Queen's patience, House Arryn will have to answer for you to the crown. Soon enough. Your intemperance will bring them to grief. They will be humiliated. You haven't the slightest notion of the wrongs you do them.
But my duty to Jon Arryn.
You have no proof, whatever your suspicions. You will accomplish nothing by proclaiming them to all and sundry. You wish to continue serving your master? Return to the Vale. Pledge your sword to his son and defend his house. Do not start a fight that you cannot hope to win.
You are right, Sir Alistair. I behaved like a fool. I shall go apologize to the Queen and beg her to forgive me, if she will do so.
All was resolved without too much injury. The Queen should be pleased.
Ah, here is my valiant knight. You handled the situation admirably. Sir Uthor's tongue has been silenced, and I remain above the reproach of Arryn's supporters. You appear to have a much more subtle nature than Sir Valar.
Your Grace is too kind. Please take my gesture as a sign of loyalty.
What a gallant knight you make. Here, accept this humble gift. So it is known by all that you have my friendship. You may take your leave, good sir. You still have a task to perform. Make haste.
Very well, Your Grace.
My husband and I have been here for more than a week, and yet we're not complaining.
Sir Alistair Sarwick, if I could have a word with you for a moment.
Who am I speaking with?
I am Lord Arwood Halton, Master of Castlewood. Your family and mine have long been friends.
Yes, I have heard tell of the Haltons of Castlewood. What can I do for you?
I've heard rumors that you've had difficulty finding your brother, Gawain. Did you get the help you had hoped for from the Queen?
More or less. I am surprised that it is public knowledge. The Queen doesn't seem inclined to flaunt her arrangements.
You will quickly find that it is difficult to keep secrets inside the Red Keep. There are far too many inquiring ears about. On that subject, what say you to moving this conversation elsewhere? I have a residence in the city. We may speak freely there. I have vital information regarding your brother.